proceeding further, the next topic which is coming up over here is SQL view. Again, very powerful, very important. Let us talk about views in SQL. What are views? In journal, what do we mean by view? View means to see. In journal, view means to see. Okay. So what is a view? View is a different way of looking at the table. If I talk in a layman term, I can define view as a different way of looking at the table. Or now, if you want, you can note down this line, very important. And if you remember this line, I can guarantee you can never get confused in view. You can never get confused in the view if you remember this line. So just note down this line. Views are the virtual table. I am writing it down for you. Views are the virtual views are the virtual table. Just remember these words. Views are the virtual table. And what do you mean by virtual? Virtual means something which is not real. Virtual means something not real, like virtual reality. And what is a table? A collection of rows and columns is known as table. A collection of rows and columns is known as a table. Now just combine these two words. One second, please. Views are the virtual table. Virtual means something which is not real, and table, a collection of rows and columns, is known as a table. Now join these two words, virtual table. Such a table which does not have any rows and column is known as a virtual table. That is a view. Now let's see what does the slide says over here. A view is nothing more than a SQL statement that is stored in a database with an associated ID. So a name given to a SQL statement is known as a view. A view can contain all records from a table or a selected record from a table. A view can be created from one or many tables depending on the written SQL queries. View are the kind of virtual table which allow the user to do the following. Number one, structure a data in a way that users or classes of user find natural or intuitive. Structure data in a way that users or classes of users find natural or intuitive. Restrict access to the data says that the user can see and sometimes modify exactly what they need and no more. Summarize the data from various tables which can be used to generate reports. So I will give you an example to justify each of this point. So let us take one scenario over here. I will say select star from EMP. So now assuming that the address and the phone number, address, or let's take date of birth. The address and the date of birth of an employee is a confidential information. Okay, sorry. Let me put another example first. Suppose I want that the Delhi employee should not be able to see the details of the employee from any other city. We have the employees from Delhi, Pune, Gurgaon, etc. So I want that the Delhi employee should be able to see the details only of the Delhi employees. Okay. So for this, I can take a help of a view. So I can say create view. Let's take create view name as select employee ID, comma name, comma city, phone number, comma, date of, oops, comma, date of employee ID, name, city, phone number, email, date of joining, phone number, email, date of joining from EMP, where city equals Delhi. Let me execute this. Command completed successfully. Command completed successfully. The view has been created. Now, whenever you want to get the details of the respective details of the Delhi employees, so I have given you two examples together. So whenever you wanted to see the details of the Delhi employees, you can say simply select star from you are getting the respective details of the Delhi employees, right? And you can tell the Delhi employees that the name of the table is SHEMP. The name of the table is SHEMP, and they will never come to know that this is not the actual table, this is a view. And as it is being created only for the Delhi employees, the people will never be able to access the details of the Delhi employees will not be able to access the details of the employees from any other city. So in this way, you have restricted the certain data from the user, and the user will never come to know that this is not a table. A user can never identify whether a particular thing is a view or a table. Okay, now, if you wanted to drop a view, you can simply say drop drop view, drop view, view name, drop SHEMP. I think it has been dropped. Right. So the view has been dropped. So drop view, view name, the view will be dropped. Let me create another view for you. Create view, view name as where city is equal to select star. Select star from EMP where city is equal to Delhi. Let's create this. So I will be getting all the details of Delhi employees. So I will say select star from the name of the view W1. Select a star from W1 SH EMP, and I'm getting the details of Delhi employees. Now, although the view are normally used for the retrieval of the data, but they can also be used for the data manipulation, that is insertion, updation, and deletion. That can also be done. So let's try to insert a record. Okay, to give you an example, I will be inserting a record over here. And first of all, I have a table in which I have created a view on the basis of table for the Delhi employees. Okay, now I will insert a record into the table. Let's say I will insert a record into this table. I will say insert into table name. I will give the values. Values 1115, comma name. Email. So I say yes. Let me execute this. Where I missed something. Oh, spelling mistake. One row affected. The record has been inserted into the table. Let us check. You can see 112 records, and you will see the record has been inserted into the table and of Delhi employee. Now the question is, if I will extract the data from the view, will the newly added record be displayed or not? Because we have created the view before inserting the record. So let's see what happens, and I will say select a star from view name, and you will see yes, we are getting the data of newly added record. We are also getting the newly added record over here. Why? Why we are getting the newly added record over here? Because view is a virtual table. View does not have anything of its own. So whenever you request the data from the view, view will actually run to the main table, and it will request the main table to give the data, and main table will give the data and it will display you the data. So view is actually acting as a carrier. It doesn't have any rows and columns, so it cannot store data. So every time you will be getting the data from the view, you will always be getting the latest data from the view. Okay. Now let me delete this record, because I will be deleting this record multiple times, inserting and deleting, because I want to give you multiple examples. So delete this record, delete from EMP, where EID is equal to 1115. So the record has been deleted. Let us check. You can say 111. Here it is. The record has been deleted. Now, as I told you, views are majorly used to retrieve the data. However, they can also be used for data manipulation, that is insertion, updation, and deletion. So let us try to insert a record using a view. So let me take this, and what is the name of the view? Insert into the name of the view, that is SHEMP values, and I have specified the values over here. And let me execute it, and let's see what happened. One row affected. Let us check in the view. Here it goes. And let us see. Yes, the record has been inserted into the view. The record has been inserted into the view. The record has been inserted into the view. Now the question arises that we have inserted the data into the view. whether the data will also be inserted into the table? Yes or no? Let's check that. Let's check that and let's see whether the data has been inserted into the table or not. You can see the data is very well inserted in the table. Why? Same answer. View is a virtual table. View is a virtual table. And when you will ask the view to store the data, view does not have any rows and column. So view will run to the main table and ask that main table, request the main table to store the data, and main table will store the data. Correct? Now, let me try to another point. I have inserted the data using the view. Now let me try to delete the data from the view. So I will say delete from W1SHEMP, that is the view, where EID is equal to 1115. Execute. One row affected. One row affected. Let us see whether the data has been deleted from the view or not. We will see over here. Yes, the data has been deleted from the view. Now again the question arises whether the data will be deleted from the table also. Let us check that. Yes, the data has been deleted from the table also. Why? Again the same answer. View is a virtual table. It does not have any data. So whenever a user will give a request to the view to delete the data, view will run to the main table and request the main table to delete the data, and the main table will do the needful. Okay, so as I told you, just remember the word virtual table and you can never get confused in views. So okay, then let us see over here. So by this, the examples which I have given you, it says structure a data in a way that user or classes of user find natural or intuitive. So if this means that if you have provided a view to a user, the user can never tell whether he is using a view or a table. Okay, for user it is always, he cannot distinguish until unless you specify. Now let us take one more scenario, and we have deleted this record. Let me try to insert this record once again into the view. I am inserting the record once again into the view. My view has been created uh, for Delhi. Now I will put the information for some different place. Let us take Rajendra Nagar, NOIDA, Noida. I am inserting the details of Noida employee using the view which has been created for Delhi employees, and let me execute it. One record affected. The record has been inserted over here. Let us see if we fetch the data from the view, whether the record will be displayed or not. The data will not be displayed. Why? Because this view displays only the details of Delhi employees. But if we see in the table, you will see I'm getting the details of the newly added record, Noida. Okay. Now, why it has happened? It has happened because whatever the where clause you have given, whatever the condition you have given in the creation of the view, it can only be checked while the view check that condition only while retrieval of the data. The condition is not checked for the data manipulation. And if you wanted to do this, so what we have to do, we have to make some changes to the view. And first of all, let me delete this record. So I will say delete, 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 where it has gone. Delete from EMP where EID is equal to 1115. 5. The record has been deleted, and I will recreate this view. So I will say drop view W1SHEMP. The view has been dropped, and I will recreate this view, and I will use one other option over here, which is known as with check option, and now create the view. And let's try to insert a Noida employee details from this view, and I am getting an error over here. I am getting an error over here. Why? Because I have used the with check option. Now it will not only allow me to insert the detail of Delhi employee. So if I make it as Delhi, and let's try to insert it now, the record has been inserted. We'll see. Select star from and you can see the record is very much there. Okay, so this is a with check option. So I have, with all these examples, I have just tried to justify the first statement written on the slide. The second point, restrict the access to the data, although I have given you an example of it. So I will once again give you an example. Supposingly the address and the date of birth of the employee is confidential, and we do not want that everybody should be able to access it. So using the view, we can hide some certain information from the user. So I will say create view name, create view, the name of the view, let's say W1 SHEMP2. Create view name as, I will say select PID comma name comma city comma date of joining comma city phone number date of joining and email from him. Here it is. Now you say select star from W1SHEMP2. Here it goes. I'm not getting the address and the date of birth over here. So like this, I have hidden a particular data from the user, a confidential data has been hidden. So now you can tell the employees that the table in which the employee detail has been stored is SHEMP2. By this, they will never come to know that there is some other table as well. Okay, then the third point and the most important point, summarize the data from various tables which can be used to generate report. This most of the time we will use the view for this particular purpose. So let us create for creation of the report. So I will say create view view name as select emp.eid comma name comma city comma date of joining comma department comma designation comma salary comma salary into 0.09 as EF comma salary into 0.15 is HRA from emp inner join emp underscore cell on emp.eid equals emp underscore cell.eid. And let me execute this. Command completed successfully. Now I will say select star from one SAL, and I am getting the details over here. Right? So now you can see, instead of writing this long, complex, I will not call it as a complex, a long query, I have written a join in which I have also done some calculation. And if I wanted to write it over again and again, if it is my regular requirement, I have to use this long query again and again. Instead of it, I have created a view for it. And the query becomes so simple where I say select a star from cell and I will be getting the details. So it has made my things more simpler over here. So here we have created a report. Okay. So these are the 3 points. So I have given you an example to justify each of the point mentioned on this website. And we have also talked about the with check option and updating views. Now this is also very important, and see, the topic view is very, very important from the interview point of view. If you will be appearing in an interview on the basis of SQL, you will be definitely getting a question on the view. So a view can be updated under certain conditions. Updating a view means doing the data manipulation using the view. Doing data manipulation using the view, insertion using the view. So the select clause may not contain distinct keywords. Supposingly you say select select distinct select distinct city from EMP. Here it is. So you have created a city and you have created a view which gives you a list of the cities from where you have the employees in your company. So if you created a view like this, and the data manipulation using this type of view is not possible. You will not be able to do any data manipulation using such view. Next, oops. The select clause may not contain summary function. The select clause may not contain summary function. For an example, you created a view for a query like select sum of salary as total cost from EMP underscore cell. Now, this is what you have created. Is data manipulation possible to it? Not at all. Even logically, not possible. The set clause may not contain set operator. So if you are using a set operator, union and all, data manipulation will not be possible. The select clause may not contain order by clause. In the definition of the view, you will not be able to use the order by clause. Sorting is not possible in the definition of the view. However, you can do the sorting post creation of the view. Okay. Okay. Right. The next say the from clause may not contain multiple tables. The from clause may not contain multiple tables. That is, like just now we have created a report over here, this one. So if you have created a view on the basis of multiple tables, then you will not be able to create a, you will not be able to do data manipulation like insertion and all using this particular view. The where clause may not contain subqueries. So we will be talking about the subqueries later. But if there is a subquery, then you will not be able to do data manipulation. The query may not contain group by or having. Group by or having is not possible. If group by is used, let me take an example. Suppose you have used something like select department, comma, sum of salary from emp underscore cell group by department. So if you have created a view for this, again, data manipulation is out of the question. Calculated column may not be updated if you have created a view in which you have done some calculation and you are trying to insert the data using that view. In that case, the calculated column may not be updated. All the not null columns from the base table must be included in the view in order for the insert query to function. So suppose as we have created a view in which we have not taken the address and the date of birth, and assuming that address and date of birth uh, were the mandatory column. So now if you try to insert the data using the view, you will not be able to do so. Okay. Right. So this is about updating a view, dropping view. I already told you drop view, view name, and the view will be dropped.